I'm here with Vanessa Willis. She's the director of Culinary for Avocados. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Great. Well, I know that you just opened a new location. Where is that?
We did. So we opened in McKinney, Texas today. That's a restaurant number 51.
Oh.
So it's been an incredible journey.
And you're doing some new things on the menu too today.
We are.
So tell me about that.
Yeah. So we launched a new menu extension around bowls. So actually pulling inspiration from our tacos. Like, we're a taco first concept. It'll always be tacos first. But we thought it'd be great to offer the guests like a full meal or like a different meal experience at a Velvet Taco. So we created some bowls that are like coming from the tacos. And we actually launched them nationally today.
Oh, that's so exciting. So can you describe a couple of them?
Absolutely. So we have like the rotisserie chicken has been a staple on the menu for a very long time. And we were able to kind of modify a few ingredients in order to put it into a bowl format. So that one features the corn pico, queso, actually guac. And like, if we thought that guac felt good in that bowl, we added it. So that way the guest doesn't have to, customize, takes the guesswork out for them, and it's a fully curated meal to mimic that of what we do with our tacos. And everything has like a place, and they're really beautiful, and you gotta get out and try them.
Yeah. So do you source avocados from Mexico?
We do.
So
Yeah.
tell me how that's going to work with what's going on with the tariffs and.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't even know where to begin. Definitely, it's kept our purchasing director up at night, and he's been on the phone religiously, going through conversations and like how we're going to be able to mitigate, passing the costs on to the guests. So we have a great partnership with Avocados from Mexico and our packer, and they're trying to do their best to absorb as much of that cost so that's not passed on to others. But we bring in other things from Mexico, a lot of our dried chilies, and so that all can have a big impact. We'll just have to kind of weather the storm and see where we land.
Yeah. How about the tortillas? Are those made in the U.S.?
Yeah, so they're domestically made, so we haven't had any impact there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And do you use a lot of avocados?
We do. We bring them in by the truckload. So they come in crossing over into Texas, and they're coming in every week. So it's a big impact on the brand if there is going to be significant tariffs. But we use a smaller, like 84 count avocado because it has a higher oil content, richer flavor. So it really translates into a better guac. And so hopefully to continue serving great guac to our guests without it, having an impact on them. Yeah.
And speaking about Mexican concepts, I mean, there are a lot of them. How do you differentiate Velvet Taco in that busy and crowded taco space?
Yeah. So Velvet Taco is really unique in the fact that we're a globally inspired concept. I say the only thing that's really Tex-Mex about us is the tortilla itself. So our most popular taco is the chicken tikka masala, right? So Indian by way of Great Britain, right? So bringing those flavors and putting them into the tortilla, that's what we do best. And so we don't really compare ourselves or put ourselves in that Tex-Mex kind of genre. And it allows us to be a lot more creative and have a lot more fun with innovation.
Are you still doing the WTF?
Oh, yes.
Tacos of the week?
Yeah. We actually took a little hiatus. Everyone thought it was an April Fool's joke when we started doing some WBFs, so weekly bowl features, to help introduce the bowls to the greater, for a national campaign. But next week we go back to, or actually this Wednesday, we go back to our regular scheduled program of WTFs.
So which is the first one that's going to be coming out next year?
Next week is going to be our 420 Blazin'.
Oh.
So that's a repeat one. It's a crowd, a crowd favorite. And our guests ask for it every year. They start chiming in on social media, asking is it going to bring back the 420 Blazin'? And yes, and something fun that we're doing this year is actually it's going to be like offered at $4.20.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So that was going to be one of the things I wanted to ask you. How are you offering value to the consumer now? Because they're so price conscious, and I'm sure you've had to raise prices just like everyone else.
Yeah. We have to, cover our costs, and as, costs go up, we have to, unfortunately make some changes. Something that we've done this past year is we launched our combos. So we have our Say What combo. That is 2 tacos, an individual side, and comes with a beverage. And guests have the option to upgrade their beverage. So they can go to a bottled beverage like with Burritos or Topo Chico. Or they can go even further and get one of our kick-ass margaritas. Yeah.
So how much are the combo meals going for?
Under $15. So there's, depending on the market, the price varies from area to area. And then we do like an even more discounted combo for some of our college locations to kind of help them out.
Are the college locations popular with the kids?
Oh, yeah. Especially with bowls. Like we're seeing them come in now. They treat the bowls as if they're going to some other, more popular, I guess, bowl concepts out there. But we're, getting our foot in the door around the bowls, and it's been really resonating with the college team.
So have you noticed a change in consumer behavior in the last 6 months or a year?
Yeah, I would say the guests are becoming a little bit more, like you mentioned, price sensitive. I would say probably frequencies declining a bit from just everyone just in general eating out. Luckily, we have a great fan base and a great following. And we introduced a few things around Tuesdays to get more activation. So we do Tika Tuesday, where it's the OG price of when we first opened up a Velvet Taco in 2011. So we do certain things, but we get a lot of activation throughout the week with the WTF, and then it's that weeknight date spot or the fun place to go after the bars. So we try to keep it going, and innovation is driving that, right? So constantly working on innovation. We work on new tacos and new concepts every month. So. And
you've also used AI to help with creations of some of your tacos, or maybe just one taco. But
we've done it twice. So ChatGPT it's fun and it's exciting, and it's how can we use technology to help us, right? If you have a lull in creativity, I think it's a great tool to have in your toolbox. So it's about 1.5 years ago, I believe, that we launched the first AI generated taco, and it took a little bit of trial and error to come up with something, but really you can use it to help with the innovation cycle. We talked a little bit earlier on the panel of around concepts, but for us we just wrote a really strict rule into ChatGPT and it gave us what we needed. So yeah.
So you put in what you have in your pantry and it comes up with an idea?
Yeah, so I spent in the afternoon just typing out every single ingredient and going down the line and being okay, so we have 2 different types of cilantro. You don't want to double up, and kind of creating that rule so it's only picking one tortilla, because who knows what it could have done if it was, gave it full carte blanche.
Right.
So yeah, creating those rules is really important, and I think that will help others with using it if they were to bring in ChatGPT for menu optimizations or innovation.
So what are you hoping to get out of the Restaurant Leadership Conference? This is your first time.
It is my first time. Really, it's just connection, getting around other restaurateurs, learning from some of the panels, understanding what headwinds other concepts are going through, other challenges, and how we're all navigating this unknown together. So I think that is something that I really want to take away, and see what other concepts are innovating. It's always fun to get the inside scoop.
Thanks so much, Vanessa. It was really fun to talk to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
And enjoy the rest of RLC.
Thank you. You too.